Good morning guys. Again and again we are about the most favorite private junior high school in our town, Pare-Pare. Today I just want to shoot one of my private students video in her classroom. Let's see who will do it for us. And here's the classroom. Let's see the situation inside. But let's see what will happen next.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, please.
Am I disturb you for asking something, madam?
Not at all, dear, but what's the matter?
May I present something to my friends before the classroom today, madam?
Yes, of course, you may, dear, but what's the aim of doing a presentation in front of the classroom in your learning English process?
Okay, madam. First, doing this way in front of the classroom is the simple way for me to upgrade my self-confidence. The second, and presentation also is the good way for me to increase my vocabularies and my pronunciation at once. The third, it is a kind of way to deepen my understanding of the topic. And the last, because doing presentation in front of the classroom is one of the requirements for me to upgrade my level on Mr. Okta's private class.
And what will you refer today to your friends, dear?
Okay, thank you, madam.
Okay.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Okay, guys. Today, I've just wanted so much to tell you about the 7 rules of learning excellent English by Mr. Ejoho, one of the most favorite English teachers' life, as the result of listening, writing, and presentation training on my private English class with Mr. Okta. But by this short moment, I will just tell you about the rule number 2 of it. And what's the rule number 2 is never study grammar rules or never focusing our English time on thinking about grammar rules. A lot of people, when they hear this rule, they are shocked, they are surprised, and they think, well, is that true? Could that be possible? Maybe they're feeling a little unsure about this secret or this rule. But before we talk more about this rule, I emphasize one thing, that this rule just for the aim of being a good English speaker. But for writing English, of course, we need a good literacy of grammar. In school, our teacher taught us that grammar is the key. Study grammar. Grammar is the secret to be mastered in English. Grammar was super important. We have to study all these grammar rules. We had to know all the past and the past perfect and the present perfect and the present progressive and the future progressive. We had to know what all of that stuff was and how to do all of the change to the verbs, and we had to know the possessive, of course, and then there were all the preposition and endless grammar. We had to memorize all of these rules, and probably most of our English classes were focused on these grammar rules and then taking tests about these grammar rules. The question is, after we spend all our English time on talk and study about grammar rules, can we speak English easily, automatically, and right away now? And then if we can, do we speak English by correct grammar? If not, why not? Because we waste all our time to think about English and to analyzing its grammar. So we waste all our time to speak it out or to practice it. So what we have to do now if we want to be a good English speaker? Let's see how the native English speaker learn their language. They learn grammar by more listening and reading easy story English. So, they learn correct grammar through their listening. And of course, the story that they had listened and read had written in the correct grammar. Mr. A.J. Hawk himself said that he's never studied grammar rules specifically. He said that he's just learned grammar when he wants to write something. So, grammar is for writing English. But for speaking English, no. On Mr. Okta's way, we spend lots of time to read loudly the easy stories. We read loudly as possible we can. And we have to read it by phrases too. On the first book, or for the beginner, he trains us to reading aloud. On the second book, we have to do pronunciation training. We do pronunciation in English while looking at the Bahasa Indonesia text. Or in this way, he trains us to speak based on our understanding. And on the next book, or for speaking beginner level, Mr. Okta always insisted us to tell him about our daily story. Daily story means all activities that we do since we wake up in the morning time until we are going to go to bed in the night. And by doing that way, Mr. Okta also trains us to understand three tenses. They are simple past, simple present, and future tense. And on this level also, Mr. Okta always insisted us to speak English right away, whatever we feel or whatever we are thinking. So, just speak it out without thinking any grammar. So, what we have to do now, guys, if we want to be a good English speaker? Okay, guys. By this moment also, I remember that our school has a program or schedule for the English day in school. And of course, our school has a brilliant and great target by doing this program. I think we have to support and strengthening this program because that's all for our better future, guys. And to make it faster, let's we do it by easy way. Let's we practice our speaking English easily, automatically, and stop thinking about grammar. Deal, guys? So, I think that's all for this moment, guys. Thanks for your attention. Have a nice day, but don't forget to always practice your English, yeah? From my classroom, 8 Vincentius room of Frater Junior High School Parepare, I am Brigita Geraldin Katatong. Bye and see you again on my next video.
Okay, thanks for Gita, and we give applause once more again. Okay. So, for all of you here, don't scare or don't afraid to speak English whenever and wherever. Okay? Are you ready to try speak English every day? With me or with Sir Alo? Are you ready? Ready. Okay, I wait for you. Okay? Yeah, I think that's all. Thanks, Gita. Nice performance today.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, sit down, please.